Welcome to coverage of Newcastle United's away trip to Manchester United, where Cristiano Ronaldo could make his second coming. Will he play today? Let's find out in your match commentator, JB.
Thanks, Ross, and a very good afternoon here as Manchester United supporters prepare to give Cristiano Ronaldo the second coming, because the big news prior to kick-off here this afternoon is that Cristiano Ronaldo starts as the main striker. He's in that famed number 7 shirt. There was an agreement between him and Edinson Cavani, the previous incumbent, that he'd wear the number 7 shirt. It's just seeing Sir Alex Ferguson in the crowd there, the man who originally signed him back in 2003. Newcastle come out first in their black and white striped tracksuit tops, followed of course by Manchester United, led of course by Harry Maguire. That's one thing Ronaldo hasn't taken away from United, the captaincy. That's always going to be Harry Maguire's bag. But the Newcastle fans are still backing their side. They're under a lot of pressure. We'll talk more about them in a second, but just listen to the noise for Cristiano Ronaldo as he comes out right at the back here as a Manchester United player for the second time. And there he is. The Old Trafford fans loving every minute of it. Every Manchester United fan as one, standing up and applauding the return of a true legend, not just for Manchester United, but of world football as well. Still at 36 years old, arguably the greatest footballer of modern generations. When you look at what he has achieved in the game, it's just unbelievable. Fantastic reception for Ronaldo. The Manchester United fans are cock-a-hoop with that news. Terrific atmosphere now building around Old Trafford. Two old Manchester United managers against each other. Let's go through the team, starting with Manchester United with the hair in goal. And it's a back four of Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire and Shaw. So it's 4-2-3-1 essentially. The two holding midfielders are Nemanja Matic and Paul Pogba, Serbia and French respectively. Then a three-man midfield of Mason Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes and Jadon Sancho. And then the main man up front, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo, making his second debut for Manchester United. On the bench, Heaton, Lindelof, Bailly, Mata, Martial, Lingard, Fred, Dalot and Donny van der Beek. Newcastle with Freddie Woodman in goal. What a task he's got in front of him. Back three of Aiden, Lascelles and Clark. It could be a 5-3-2. It's also a 3-5-2. Manquillo, Willock, Longstaff, Almiron and Ritchie in that department. Although Manquillo and Ritchie will be interchangeable as wing-backs as well. So it could go into a back five. But it's Alisson, Maximin and Joe Linton, the Brazilian, up front. On the bench, Carl Darlow, Fabian Schär, Jamal Lewis, Jeff Henrik, Emil Kraft, Federico Fernandez, Jacob Murphy, Dwight Gale and young Joe White, number 56. We reckon Newcastle will play mainly 5 at the back. They're planning to change from 5-3-2 to 3-5-2. Manchester United making way for Ronaldo. There's no doubt about that. And the reception he got was unbelievably superb. And I think we could be in for a good afternoon here. As I say, two old Manchester United players. Steve Bruce shakes the hand of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Steve Bruce, a former captain at Old Trafford, of course. But boy, does his side need a win. They've lost their last 3. Lost against West Ham, beaten away by Aston Villa and drew 2-2. But now we're going to just pause for a second because September the 11th, of course, means the 20th anniversary of the Twin Towers. And well, we're going to have a minute's applause in honour of those who died. Beautifully, beautifully reported, and we'll never forget that fateful day 20 years ago when 2,000 hearty souls went into New York, never to be alive come the end when those Twin Towers sadly collapsed. But life goes on, of course. As for Newcastle, they're right up against it now. And who want to be goalkeeper? Would want to be Freddie Woodman now, facing arguably one of the best strikers in the business, Cristiano Ronaldo. Both teams in the traditional colours. Newcastle in the black and white stripes, attacking the Stretford end in the first half. Manchester United in red shirts, white shorts, and black stockings. And they're going to attack the goal to my right as the players take the knee. So the kickoff was a little bit aborted there. So the players take the knee, of course, against in the ongoing battle against racism, not just in football, but in all walks of life. So after that truncated small start of a kickoff, Newcastle finally get us underway then. The second coming for Ronaldo. As I say, Newcastle in those black and white stripes, attacking the goal to my left-hand side, which is the Stretford end. And a first touch for Freddie Woodman, who slips as he kicks away. Straight to Nemanja Matic, who takes it on halfway. And the Matic goes down, and a first free kick of the game given to Manchester United. The referee today, incidentally, is Anthony Taylor from Wythenshawe, Greater Manchester. Gary Bezig and Adam Nunn are the two assistants. John Brooks is the fourth official, and Craig Pawson is the man at Stockley Park. As Varane gets the ball down to that near side, Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets an early touch. And Rafael Varane again, number 19, gets it back to skipper Harry Maguire. Live on the TC Hub and all the, well, it's not live, it's delayed. Alternate commentary, I should say. Recorded live on TC Hub, TC Hub 2, JB Sports, JDAT Football, and Storm FM, plus Periscope, Twitter, and Twitch. Delayed commentary of Manchester United against Newcastle. Cristiano Ronaldo's second coming, and the Old Trafford faithful absolutely loving it. But can they get a good win there? Michael Carrick and Darren Fletcher either side of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Certainly one of the stories of deadline day a couple of weeks ago. Here's Paul Pogba, fresh from international duty. Fred, in fact, is clear to play. There was rumours that FIFA were banning the Brazilian players and the South American players. They're giving them special dispensation with the quarantine rules to play here today or this weekend. Liverpool have all their Brazilian stars back for the game against Leeds tomorrow afternoon. And also they've also got Leeds have also got Rafinha back in their squad for the same clash tomorrow as well. 2 minutes gone, 0-0. Alternate audio commentary delayed of this second home debut of Cristiano Ronaldo. And of course, there's a game to be played, and United, of course, will probably put them if they can get a good, keep their unbeaten run going. They've won 2 and drawn 1. They won against Leeds 5-1. Drew against Southampton away from home, and then beat Wolves controversially at Molineux. Here's Ronaldo now getting his first touch back as a Manchester United player. Varane now in possession. Matic now has possession up towards Ronaldo, who's just gone to the right a little bit now, just taking a much deeper role. Good ball to Wan-Bissaka down the right-hand side. Good time cross over everyone's head. Newcastle just making a dog's dinner clearing it. Ronaldo jumping in to try and win a header, but it was hooked away by the Magpies' defence. Hard to tell who's who from Newcastle because the shirts are very difficult to spot. So we'll try and be as good as we can with them. Joe Linton and St. Maximin, the two men up front, and they're probably going to be a little bit starved of service because at least 70% of the ball you would expect will be dominated by Manchester United throughout this match as Shaw takes possession. United on the attack straight away towards that right-hand goal. Ronaldo loses possession, but the ball's been won back, nearly pulled back here. Paul Pogba now. I would love to rain on Ronaldo's parade. Here's Wan-Bissaka playing the ball in, looking for Ronaldo, but Richie back there for Newcastle, just knocking it away down that left-hand side. But again, Newcastle giving away cheap possession. And Bruno Fernandes picks it up halfway inside the Newcastle half. Chip forward towards Ronaldo. He's onside. Oh, I think he was onside. Ball did deflect. So it would have played him onside. I think his first touch was a little bit heavy, which allowed Newcastle just to get numbers back and hook it away. But a good positive start there from Solskjaer's men, dictating the play here. This is Greenwood now on the right. Back to Wan-Bissaka. And Varane touching it back to skipper Harry Maguire. Now Paul Pogba, a little bit of space for him to pick the passes, and he's picked out. It's Greenwood on this right-hand side. Back inside to Pogba. Pogba now on his turn to Maguire, who takes the ball almost on the centre spot. On halfway, finds Pogba. The game being displayed exclusively in the Newcastle Harper Spa. Ball back to young Freddie Woodman. And now Kieran Clark can clear it away down that Newcastle left-hand side. Gets it up towards halfway. And a throw-in it is to Newcastle, who will be relieved of that pressure. In 5 minutes of opening 5 minutes, it's been constant United pressure, but still no good breakthrough. But no breakthrough so far. Steve Bruce will try and keep it as tight as he can across the back, I'm sure, for the first sort of 5 or 6 minutes. It's going to be a thankless task for Newcastle as Richie takes that throw, and Richie loses, and Longstaff loses it, but wins it back to his great credit. Richie now wins the loose ball. Newcastle still in their own half. Get it, and the ball knocked back by Kieran Clark to Freddie Woodman. What a thankless task he could well have. I think he might, I suspect, have a lot of goalkeeping to do when you look at the United 11 that they've put out. When you've got people like Pogba, Matic, Greenwood, Fernandes, Sancho, and Ronaldo, all world-class players on their day who can unpick any defence anywhere in the world. Well, wait a moment. Here's Joe Linton going down the left-hand side. He's in the air, and Joe Linton shoots, and just wide. Well, it was well wide in the end, but well, Newcastle had the first shot at the goal. I don't think we saw this one coming. He picks it up on the right-hand side, goes away from Varane, and then the shot comes in. It didn't deflect at all, by the way, and behind for the first goal kick for David De Gea, which is taken along the ground. Greenwood's touch a little bit heavy, but it falls to Wan-Bissaka. Still 0-0 here. Delayed commentary on the TC hub. Here's Fernandes taking the ball back. Pogba now in possession for Manchester United. Pogba looks for options, picks out his fellow anchor man Matic, who comes forward now and finds Shaw on the left-hand side. The far side as I look here up at Old Trafford. 76,000 fans inside this famous old venue. Witnessing the second coming, header back from Ronaldo. In fact, it was Bruno Fernandes, sorry, who tried to knock that on. And United again playing with some good intent. 7 minutes gone. No, it's the score. It's Freddie Woodman now in possession for Newcastle. 1 point from 3 games. United 7 points from their first 9 games. A decent start for Solskjaer's men, but they'll certainly have upped the ante with the signings of particularly Sancho earlier on in the summer, and of course Mr. Ronaldo as well. Varane is a very clever signing as well, which should improve the back line for Manchester United. Joe Willock, of course, the only Newcastle signing as is in the side today, but there's been a lot of discontent up in the northeast about Newcastle's transfer business. Joe Willock, the only real massive incoming this summer, and the fans aren't happy because they expected a bit more of a summer spree, but Steve Bruce and Mike Ashley have defended the transfer policy. And of course, there's growing uncertainty about the ownership issues at Newcastle, of course. Well publicised. Ball played in there towards Ronaldo. Headed away. Ronaldo tries to take it second time around. Falls over as he attempts to cross the ball back. Affords himself a nice little smile on his face. And behind for the first goal kick of the game for Freddie Woodman and for Newcastle United. And we're only half away from Kieran Clark down by the near post. And Ronaldo trying to smash it in with his left foot, but just failed to do so there. 9 gone then. Delayed commentary. Manchester United 0, Newcastle 0 is the current score. As we look at Sir Alex Ferguson. Well, I'm looking at Sir Alex Ferguson now. I've just seen his wife as well, Kathy. Of course, Sir Alex now a director at Old Trafford. Watching the side managed by 2 of his former proteges. Former players, I should say. Steve Bruce managing Newcastle, of course, an ex-Manchester United captain. And, of course, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who's the current, of course, manager of Manchester United. Unbeaten so far this season, 2 wins and a draw. This is Shaw, barged off his opponent really well. Here's Ronaldo now, deep inside Newcastle territory. And here's Sancho. Sancho now running towards the area. Back to Ronaldo, edge of the area. Oh, he turns nicely there. Good turn from Ronaldo. Will he get the shot off? Oh, he will, but it's into the side netting, left-footed and behind for a goal kick. But Ronaldo showing a sprightly, clean pair of heels to a couple of Newcastle defenders there. Nice little flick. And he took Joe Willock out there with one little bit of impotence. And in fairness, Manquillo stayed very close to him there, but the shot was into the side netted. But Ronaldo looking very looking his usual sparkling best, as he always has done throughout the course of his career. He may be now in his mid-30s, but the old magic is still there as Mudman kicks away, right-footed, up towards the left-hand side. Challenges there. St. Maximin goes down. Referee doesn't want to know. And St. Maximin is fuming with Anthony Taylor because he felt it was a free kick. But Maguire now running forward for United. He picks out Jadon Sancho. Sancho now running at Newcastle defenders, and they're trying to be a little bit too intricate perhaps. Here's Bruno Fernandes. Can he tee up his colleague and fellow countryman Ronaldo in the 6-yard area? He can't. The ball's headed out for a Manchester United throw-in on the far side by Kieran Clark. Now Pogba now knocks the ball in from the throw-in, and it's too close to Freddie Woodman, who so far has looked quite assured in that Newcastle goal thus far. Manchester United 0, Newcastle United 0, with 11 and a half minutes of the first half gone. Delayed commentary of this match being brought to you by TC Hub in association with our streaming partner for the season, Melon App. Check out their website at melonapp.com. And, of course, we'll be choosing a man of the match a little bit later on. And that award, particular accolade, is sponsored, of course, by Commentary Services. 12 minutes of the first half gone. Delayed commentary on TC Hub, TC Hub 2, JB Sports, JDAC Football, and Storm FM. We're also on Periscope, Twitter, and Twitch. And Newcastle getting a throw-in midway inside the United Hub. So a little bit of respite for Steve Bruce's troops. Richie to take the throw-in. Richie down with the throw. As Almiron tries to turn, but Wan-Bissaka is there to intercept. So Newcastle will get another chance now to get another throw in line with the 18-yard box of the penalty area. And as I thought, 75% possession of United at this stage, 25 Newcastle. And that's powered by Oracle Cloud possession stats. 12, nearly 13 minutes of the first half played. Newcastle getting another throw in line this time with the 6-yard area of Manchester United. Richie takes it, the throw. Into the penalty area it goes. And Longstaff loses it out. And here's Ronaldo. Here could be a lightning fast break for United. But Newcastle got blend back, but it's a foul there on Fernandes. He may have over-egged it a little bit there. I don't think there was too much wrong with Bruno Fernandes. Let's see if it was a foul. Richie going in there. Yeah, the ball had gone, but I think Bruno Fernandes does have a tendency just to over-egg it a little bit. I don't think it hurt that badly. Here's Shaw anyway for Manchester United. It was a definite free kick, but I think Bruno Fernandes was just trying to over-egg it a little bit there. Something that I think the game needs to clean up its act on, really. If you go down, get up, get on with the game, like in the olden days. Really does wind me up as a commentator when players have to resort to feigning injury. It's a free kick. but I didn't think he was that badly hurt. Anyway, 14 minutes gone. Manchester United 0, Newcastle 0 at Old Trafford. You're listening to delayed commentary on the TC Hub. Don't forget our Twitter handle, incidentally. Before I forget, it's at Commentary Live 1. And we've got a Facebook page, of course, that you can check out at www.facebook.com/the Commentary Hub as well. Here's Pogba in possession for Manchester United. Pointed out to the left-hand side. And here's Luke Shaw now on the ball for United. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes looks for options. Chooses Pogba. Nice little short pass. Pogba now. And Sancho just a little bit dawdling in possession. And allows St. Maximin to go forward. He's over halfway. St. Maximin, he's got really not too much support. He's got Matt Ritchie banging up as well. He tries the shot, deflects. It will go for a Newcastle throw. But promising little build-up there for Newcastle United. United just overcomplicating things as they went forward and just left themselves a little short at the back there. Quarter of an hour gone. No goals. No test yet for Freddie Woodman so far in the Newcastle goal. And here come Newcastle now with Longstaff on the ball. Gets the ball back. And now Manquillo knocks the ball out towards the far side this time. And here's a chance now for Newcastle. Cross comes in from the right-hand side. He might break in there. And it just wouldn't break for Joe Willock inside the penalty area. And it's Newcastle now starting to ask a few questions here. Joe Willock especially. Now Newcastle would love to rain on Ronaldo's parade here this afternoon. And Joe Willock especially. Of course, Manchester United's on record under Solskjaer. He's decent enough, but they've drawn a lot and not won enough. Here's St. Maximin now. Trying to do the Ronaldo flick, which was never going to come off. And here they come again now. It's Greenwood now on the far side. Ronaldo hits it off a Newcastle player. Last, then it's a throw-in. Halfway inside the Newcastle half to Manchester United. It's been Newcastle really showing the final third threat. United having a lot of possession, but no end product as yet. Will that be about to change? No, not this time. Newcastle steady enough in defence so far. 16 3/4 minutes gone. 0-0. Here's Matic now looking for a way through. Ronaldo touches it back. Bruno Fernandes. Thought about the shot there from something like 32 yards. Matic chips the ball towards out the far side. Wan-Bissaka now has it on the right. Back to Pogba, right foot across, but far too close to Freddie Woodman, who takes those all day long, and it wasn't a great cross from Paul Pogba, if truth be told. £99 million worth of midfielder over cooking a right-footed cross from the right-hand side. Well, you pay £89 million for, really. And anyway, Woodman's kick was wasted really by Newcastle, but they've got the ball back now on halfway. Game of head tennis going on down below. And Woodman, well, I thought that was a foul on Joe Linton there by Wan-Bissaka, but Anthony Taylor didn't think so. And here's Shaw. Looking for Sancho. Sancho back to Shaw. Ronaldo's taking a position right on that left-hand touchline. And here he is now, Ronaldo. To Shaw. Now Ronaldo's making his... Well, rather, Sancho, is making his move towards the area. So too is Ronaldo. He's waiting in the middle. Shaw now has possession. And here's a chance now for United to try and dig out across if they can. 4 wait in the penalty area, including Fernandes and Ronaldo. It's a goal kick, though. Or corner kick, to Manchester United. Nemanja Matic winning that corner on the far side. They haven't tested Freddie Woodman yet in terms of shot stopping. Will it change on this next set play, I wonder? Fernandes is forward. Rafael runs forward. Maguire's forward just behind Ronaldo. So Pogba, 3-man queue there. Pogba, Maguire and Ronaldo. As that ball comes in. Header one and wide. I think it was Bruno Fernandes at the near post. In fact, it wasn't. It was Varane, Varane with the header. In the naked eye, I thought Bruno had got there first, but it was Varane. And, well, that's the closest Manchester United have come with 19 minutes of the first half played. It was Rafael Varane with the header. And Freddie Woodman quite happy at this stage to still have his clean sheet intact. Woodman kicks towards the near side. Ball just kept in there by Clark rather. Newcastle wanting another free kick, but Almiron was not fouled, says the referee. And here comes Jadon Sancho towards the area. Again, Newcastle get the tackles in, and that'll be another corner. Luke Shaw's going to take this one again. Took the last one, which almost led to an opening goal for Rafael Varane. Well, we see something similar happen here. Once again, Varane and Maguire will be both forward from the back. 20 gone. Newcastle holding on. Still no goals as yet. Here comes the corner from Shaw into the area. Ronaldo jumps. Newcastle get a touch on it. Maguire now to the taker Shaw. Shaw with the crossing from the left. Gets a little half deflect. Gets a little half deflection on it. Falls kindly for Freddie Woodman inside his 6-yard area. And once again, his handling and his catching has been so far 100% accurate. We were saying at the start, what a thankless task he may well have. And so far, it's been pretty good so far. Freddie Woodman in the goals so far for Newcastle United. Headed back by Maguire and straight into the arms of David De Gea. Who himself hasn't had much to do. 21 gone on the TC Hub. Delayed commentary of this match at Old Trafford. The second debut for Manchester United of 36-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. Not many people would have thought he may have come back. They always say, never come back. Well, Ronaldo going to try and prove that theory wrong. Pogba gets it in the midfield, gets it out to Greenwood. Greenwood now just cutting in from the left. Pogba now in field, deep inside Newcastle territory. Varane now has possession, finds Maguire. Maguire now the captain. Into Paul Pogba. Little name Labau Pogba. Here he is now, the aforementioned Paul Labau Pogba. And here's Varane, who's come closer so far to opening the scoring for Manchester United. Here's Bruno Fernandes touching it back to, or rather Ronaldo touching it back to Pogba. Now Varane. Varane again looking for options. Got Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the former Crystal Palace youngster. Back inside to Pogba. It's good passing football, but it's going nowhere fast because Newcastle have brought practically all 11 men behind the ball. Here's Ronaldo trying to work something now. A 1-2 maybe. Ronaldo shoots, hits the defender. And it hits Jamal Lascelles. And here's St. Maximin down the left-hand side. He's got support from people like Old Trafford as well, but St. Maximin there just running into traffic. He didn't have much in the way of support. And Newcastle have a chance. Shot comes in. It'll come for Richie now. Left foot. And the shot from Richie. Saved brilliantly by De Gea. He caught that so well on the left foot, Matt Ritchie. Just to the left of the penalty. The D as he struck it. Manquillo's cross. It was only half away and Richie struck it first time on the left foot. Just to the left of the D. It was a terrific effort. Obviously, it was a more comfortable save for De Gea, but needed saving. Newcastle just asking 1 or 2 questions as we go to the halfway mark of the first half. Still no breakthrough. This is Aaron Wan-Bissaka to Mason Greenwood. Ronaldo waits in the centre. So too does Bruno Fernandes. Up and under from Greenwood's cross. Might have got a slight deflection, but again, Freddie Woodman catching well. Right place, right time. This time just on the edge of his 6-yard area. Mike Phelan and Ali Solskjaer just on the technical area below us. Just going through 1 or 2 tactical, having 1 or 2 conversations there about possible tactics and how they could get the likes of Ronaldo and people like that, Mason Greenwood, Fernandes and Sancho in. De Gea's had to knock it out for a throw-in. It's drifting out for a corner. And there's big Sam Allardyce in the crowd today. Former England manager, former Bolton player, former Bolton, Crystal Palace, West Brom manager, of course. He left Albion at the end of last season. Of course, he had a spell at West Ham. And, of course, he was also a Newcastle manager some 12 years ago as well when he left Bolton. Here's Alan St. Maximin. St. Maximin's cross is a dangerous one, and Shaw didn't know where to hook it. And in the end, he had to hook it out for a corner. And Newcastle here starting to ask a few questions here. St. Maximin at the hub of everything that's been brilliant about them. He's some player, that number 10. And when he's fit, Newcastle are a very different side, or a different proposition to what they usually are. Newcastle have yielded their first corner. United have already had two from the left-hand side. This is a Newcastle right-hand side corner, far side as I look. And you can bet your bottom dollar that Hayden, Lascelles and Clark will be forward from the back. In fact, Clark is right in on the goalkeeper as the corner comes in from that right-hand side. But good defending again from Manchester United. As Newcastle try to come forward again and yield another chance, but they've lost possession. In fact, have conceded the throw-in and halfway practically for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes wants it taken quickly. He says, "Come on," he says to his colleague Sancho, "Come on, give me the ball." And he's trying an audacious lob, which just about clears the crossbar. I think it was just shy of halfway when he struck it. An audacious effort from the Portuguese. In fact, it was just shy of halfway as he struck it. He tried to catch Freddie Woodman out. It would have been a la David Beckham of 1996 fame. Freddie Woodman, I think, had it covered. It would have been some goal to have done that from halfway with the right foot. And the referee wants words with Jamal Lascelles. I don't know what about, but I'm not sure whether it was Freddie Woodman trying to waste a little bit of time. I'm not sure. But I think the referee just wants Woodman to get on with it. A number of ironic cheers from the United supporters. 26 and a half minutes played at Old Trafford on the TC Hub. Delayed commentary of this Premier League match between Manchester United and Newcastle. And it's scoreless at the moment. Newcastle yet to win this season. 1 draw and 2 defeats. The draw, of course, against Southampton last time out. And again, they should really have won. They were leading 2-1 with like a minute of stoppage time to go and conceded a late penalty, which got Southampton a priceless point from that game. Manchester United, of course, as I said, beat Leeds here 5-1 on opening day some 4 weeks ago. And they've given the ball away. St. Maximin's in, and he shoots into the Stratford end with his right foot. In fact, it was Willock, sorry. Willock, who came charging in there, he's hurt himself. United overdid the throw. It was a poor throw by Luke Shaw, really. And Joe Willock came charging in, got ahead of Fernandes, and United were also all over the place at the back. And Willock couldn't finish the job. Goal kick to Manchester United, been taken short by David De Gea. 0-0 at Old Trafford. Paul Pogba in possession. But Newcastle, I think, arguably you could say, have had the better of the chances, even if United have bossed possession. This is Jadon Sancho, the man they got from Borussia Dortmund, on the far side. Infield to Matic. Matic, 25 from goal. Matic has to go backwards. United looking for a way through. Crossing from the left. It's over, badly overhit and behind for a goal kick. Bruno with the effort. Joe Glazer is in the crowd. One of the owners, of course, the Glazer family. And they're in their numbers. There's been a lot of criticism as well from the United fans towards the owners, but I have to say that the Glazers have put their money where their mouth is. I mean, to get Ronaldo back and to get players like Sancho over the line. That was a big saga as well. But the ball's been given away cheaply here. St. Maximin could punish. He's got towards the area. He's on his own, mind you. He tries to cheer up one of the Newcastle players. I think it was Sean Longstaff coming in on the edge of the area, and he couldn't be found. And here's Sancho now on the far side for Manchester United, taking on number 19, Manquillo. And here come United. Bruno Fernandes, 30 yards from goal. Fernandes shoots, deflection wide of the left-hand post. And Bruno Fernandes, the countryman of Cristiano Ronaldo, almost came so mighty close. It was Sancho that made the break. One or two nice passes as well. And Fernandes took aim, hit it right foot. Freddie Woodman, I think, had it covered. Did it deflect? I'm not quite sure, but it went an inch or two wide of that far post, and it was a goal kick as it happened. Fought from the first angle. It looked as if if it deflected, but it didn't. Here's Richie in possession for Newcastle, but, well, half an hour gone, and Steve Bruce at the moment will be the happier manager because his side have asked a few questions in attack as well. Has defended very well, and I've got to say Freddie Woodman has had a good game up till now in goals. But at the moment, we're still goalless. This is Richie now on the near side for Newcastle. Plays it in there to Almiron. Or Joe Linton, rather. And he's lost out. And good defending again, this time from Rafael Varane. Just preventing the corner. Throw to Newcastle, 2 yards from the near side corner quadrant or the Manchester United byline. Remember, Newcastle attacking the Stretford end. Just to remind you that Ronaldo has started for United but hasn't been involved in any of the clear-cut chances. St. Maximin's had a couple of starters, and here he is on the ball. Now, if you've just joined us on this delayed commentary, Newcastle have had a couple of the great chances, and Bruno Fernandes has come mighty close. And here's Fernandes now on the ball. Here's a chance inside the penalty area for the chip there, and it deflects, and it's just wide. Right-footed shot from Jadon Sancho that just takes a deflection. United, all of a sudden now, have been sparked into life with that St. Maximin chance they had a few moments ago against them. Bruno Fernandes has been at the heart of everything good about United so far in this opening 31 minutes. Sancho's shot hits Jamal Lascelles, goes wide of Freddie Woodman's left-hand post. And a corner to be taken by Shaw. Third for United. For all from that far side. And Shaw, a better corner. Ronaldo's up there. And the header was won. I think Maguire, in fact, got the final touch. Ronaldo certainly jumped for it. But it was Maguire's header from just to the right of the penalty spot. It bounced a little bit awkwardly in front of Freddie Woodman. But again, good handling there from the young Newcastle goalkeeper. Free kick has been given on halfway to Newcastle. It's been a free-flowing first half for 0-0. This has actually been quite a good game. And Newcastle have not really come out here to make up any numbers. They've carried a threat, and St. Maximin has certainly been at the hub of it. Here's Longstaff in possession. Back to Kieran Clark. Clark left-footed, hits it long. St. Maximin with a header. Here's Joe Linton taking the ball down. Referee said offside against St. Maximin, who invariably doesn't agree with the decision. You're listening to this game delayed on TC Hub 2, JDAT Football, JB Sports, and Storm FM. Also on Periscope, Twitter, and Twitch. Here's Mason Greenwood now for Manchester United. The right-hand side. Pogba looked to cross it into the penalty area. Matic might try the shot. Edge of the area. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Tries to chip it out to the far side where he found Sancho. Sancho now in the penalty area looking for Ronaldo. Tries to get a little head on that deflected cross, but couldn't quite reach. And away by Longstaff. But Newcastle just making a little bit of a Horlicks of the clearance at the moment. 33 and a half minutes gone. 0-0 the score. Matic now for United. Warder might chip it. Shaw might chip it in from the far side. It gets a deflection, but it favours Newcastle. And Bruno Fernandes worked very hard to keep it in on that right-hand touchline, and he did just that brilliantly. Here's Paul Pogba in possession. Still no breakthrough for either side at the moment. Here's Varane. Chips it out towards Wan-Bissaka. Bissaka now looks to Go back to Pogba. Pogba in field again. And Bruno Fernandes looks to line it up. It's still Bruno Fernandes trying to play the perfect boy to Ronaldo, who goes down. Goes down a bit too easily, though, for referee Taylor's liking. And he wasn't going to buy that from Cristiano Ronaldo. I didn't think it wasn't a penalty. Ronaldo, in fairness, isn't complaining too much. Anyway, here's Pogba, though. United still have possession anyway with Pogba. To Matic. Matic now. He's got Shaw available on the far side. And Sancho has offered him an outlet on that side. Sancho. Flag stays down. Shaw now with the cross back. Will Pogba strike it from the edge of the area? No, he goes back. United looking to pick their way through rather than shoot on sight. Fernandes now. Pogba, edge of the area. Here's a chance now for United to chip one in there towards Ronaldo again. Jamal Lascelles got back there, but still not away yet. Newcastle just having a dicey period at the moment. Now they can break away with number 24 here, Almiron, and he's lost possession, but St. Maximin picks it up. St. Maximin muscled out of it, and he gets the free kick. 10 minutes to half time, and Newcastle having had a 5-minute period where United were just kept on asking questions, have got themselves a free kick, and it's down to the determination of Alan St. Maximin, who's by and large been their best player. Clear shove and shirt pull there by Harry Maguire. And this is where Newcastle have got to make this opportunity count. You get the feeling if they get an opportunity or two, they've got to take it. They're away from home. They know full well they're not going to have large periods of the ball. So whatever possession you get and whatever chance you get, you take it. Ball pumped into the penalty area. Comes to the edge of the area. Here's St. Maximin, who lines it up and hits it right-footed, but it's wide of the De Gea's left hand upright, and a goal kick, I think, has been awarded. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo, just for one moment, looks as if he was going to get a penalty, but Lascelles used his strength superbly. And there was a lot of complaints in his first spell at United, certainly opposition teams, that he used to feign in a little bit or do a 6.5 to win penalties. Certainly a number of opposition players certainly thought so, but what you can't deny is he's a great footballer and one of the world's best. In fact, I think the world's best. Better than anybody that's played the game in the last sort of dozen or so years. Here's Pogba chipping it in there towards the penalty area. And again, good defending, well watched by Jamal Lascelles, the Newcastle skipper. Did really well there to get across and make a good challenge. Here's Wan-Bissaka though for Manchester United. Still no goals. If you've just joined us on the TC Hub, JDAT Football, JB Sports, TC Hub 2, and of course, Storm FM. We're also on Periscope, Twitter, and Twitch. Delayed commentary in association with our streaming partners, Melon. Check out their app at melonapp.com. We're also on Twitter at Commentary Live 1 and on Facebook at www.facebook.com/The Commentary Hub. Here's Wan-Bissaka crossing in from the right-hand side. It might come to Shaw, but it's knocked away by a Newcastle player. And Manquillo was the man who Miron rather got back there and got it out for a corner. Shaw will take it again from the far side. There's a bounder there saying with Ronaldo's name on it. Well, they'll be holding it high from this corner. Here comes the corner. Shaw takes it. And again, this time Newcastle had money back, and St. Maximin might go on the end of it. It's 1 against 1 here. St. Maximin here against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And now he's getting support, and Newcastle have a chance, and they look for a penalty. Anthony Taylor waves it away. It was Sean Longstaff breaking into the penalty area. I think he might have slipped, actually. And now Nemanja Matic running forward, and here goes Ronaldo. Right-hand side, into the area he goes. Ronaldo taking on all comers, and Ronaldo shoots, but it's well charged down. Ronaldo again still has it. Bruno Fernandes in possession. Ronaldo has to duck as that cross comes in, and it goes all the way through and wide of the target. And there's a player down. Manquilla's gone down there. May have been a collision between him and the goalkeeper as that cross came in from Bruno Fernandes. Worth another look on the replay. Ball played in. Yeah, just a bit of a collision there between Manquillo and Freddie Woodman, the goalkeeper. Still 0-0 remarkably here. This was the Matty Longstaff thing. Yeah, he slips there as he comes towards Maguire. If he keeps his foot in, turns Maguire, he's in for number one there. How well St. Maximin played in this first half. He's upstaged Ronaldo a bit. There's no doubt about that. You've got to say, Steve Bruce's plan, if there was a plan, it's certainly working. That's for sure. Free kick to Newcastle. Freddie Woodman takes. Right-footed then. Ball headed on there by Joe Linton, but straight into the path of Matic, and then Wan-Bissaka takes control. Finds Shaw on the left-hand side. Coming up to 5.5 minutes to play of the first half, plus any injury time here. The late commentary of Manchester United and Newcastle here on the TC hub, the commentary hub. And it's 0-0. Here's Fernandes now. And a good dummy by Shaw. And here's Sancho inside the area. Left-hand side, pulls it back. He tried to play it to Shaw, and it was a poor ball, really, from Jadon Sancho. Newcastle clear, but only as far as Harry Maguire. We're now inside the last 5 minutes of what's been a hair-and-scaring first half, but it's certainly been hair-and-scaring from United. They haven't been really that convincing, although they've had a lot of possession. Newcastle have had their fair share of chances, especially St. Maximin, who's been at the hub of everything good. Ball chipped in there towards Ronaldo. Ronaldo on. Rudman did well there. Came out of his goal. Matt Ritchie shielded the ball nicely for him and did absolutely superb. Joe Linton is being spoken to by the referee. I wonder if he's hurt himself, Joe Linton. He's down on his haunches there. He might have picked up a sort of an abdomen injury of some kind. Now, Steve Bruce, if he had the plan to keep it at 0-0 at this time, well, it's working a treat. And the Newcastle fans now getting behind their team. They always do. They're just not happy with the ownership issues at St. James's Park these days. And one can understand that. As Woodman kicks away from the ground, right-footed. Well over halfway again. Now can they create something here and try and give themselves a shot lead? Ritchie in possession. Back to Longstaff. Now Clark has it now, and Willock. Can they force something here? Joe Willock again. Ritchie now has it left-hand side. Ritchie's got St. Maximin in the centre. And it was towards Joe Linton that time. Still 0-0 is the score. Joe Linton picking that one away, and Clark was on the scene as well. And Newcastle just having a good 2 or 3 minutes of good possession here. Here's Sean Longstaff. Longstaff away from Pogba. Just shakes him off anyway. Manquillo now offers a bit of support. And this is nice little play this from Newcastle. Longstaff again. The local lad. The Newcastle man that was born. Of course, Matty Longstaff, his brother. Not involved in the 18-man squad. Ball kick long by Woodman, but that's going to run to Wan-Bissaka, who can get it back to his opposite, to Woodman's opposite number, David De Gea. Last 5 minutes possession. Newcastle healthy 53%. And United just tearing off a bit with 47. So Newcastle just having a little bit of joy with possession. Last 5 or 6 minutes. Here's Shawdell for Manchester United, who are in possession. Deep inside Newcastle territory. Matic now in possession. Gets it out to the right. And here's Wan-Bissaka. Charging like the cavalry towards the edge of the area. Matic tries the shot. Hits the defender. Might have hit Manquillo on the back. Comes to Pogba now. It was a venomous effort by Nemanja Matic. Here's Sancho. 2 minutes to half-time. Plus any additional time. Here's Matic now. Will he try the shot again? Tries to lay the ball into Shaw, but again, good, resolute Newcastle United defending. Although the ball forward to St. Maximin is not what he wanted, and St. Maximin letting his teammates know about it as well. But he's not helping out with the defensive side of things, because here's Greenwood. Greenwood now for United. Can they break this Newcastle resolve? Still Mason Greenwood to the byline. The cross comes in. It's knocked away, but Greenwood has kept it in and inadvertently. Here's Sancho. Back to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes now. Turn back. United looking for a breakthrough here. Will Paul Pogba be the man to provide it? Will Jadon Sancho, in fact, be the man to provide it? Ronaldo is waiting with intent on the edge of the area, and Sancho's tried to be too casual with it, tried to play too many, tried to go in there. Greenwood trying to get in there. And Pogba's won the ball back illegally on the edge of the area, and it wasn't a good tackle, in fact. And Anthony Taylor gives a free kick to Newcastle to the dismay of the Manchester United fans, but it was a free kick. And, it takes him out there, no doubt about that. Takes out Almiron. Doesn't get any of the ball at all. So 30 seconds of normal time to play at the end of the first half, which in the main has been dominated by Manchester United in terms of possession. But I tell you what, Newcastle have given as good as they've got. They've really given as good as they've got in this game. And I think you would say, when you look at it logically and objectively, I think they deserve to be at least level. 0-0 is still the score. We played the 45 minutes, incidentally, at the end of the first half. We'll get indication from John Brooks on how long it's going to be. And John Brooks says 2 minutes. And here come Newcastle now in possession. Can they find something here? St. Maximin. Oh, they nearly got it through there. Big chance there. Longstaff in possession. Finds Richie, who's come close a couple of times with shots outside the penalty area. Joe Linton has it. Back to St. Maximin, who's been here, there, and everywhere, and certainly in the final third. And he's won his team a throw, and he's taken it quickly towards Joe Linton. Inside the area, there was a little bit of shoving going on, but United have won possession back legally, says the referee. Greenwood now doing a bit of ball juggling and wins a throw in for Manchester United, but midway inside their own half. Well, it's certainly not been Ronaldo's first half, that's for sure. He hasn't really had a chance, really, so far in the game, but there's still another 45 minutes to go, and there's still every possibility that anything could still happen. Sancho has possession, looks for sure. Back to Nemanja Matic. We're inside the second of the 2 minutes that was added by fourth official Johnny Brooks. Here's Mason Greenwood for Manchester United. Infield to Pogba. Pogba now to Matic. Matic now trying to turn away from his challengers. Newcastle just making a dog's dinner of clearing this at the moment. Here is Greenwood, right-hand side. Greenwood cuts inside. Greenwood shoots, deflection. The goalkeeper lost it, and Ronaldo taps in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. And how tragic it is for your poor old Freddie Woodman. The goalkeeper who's been superb up until now. The shot from Greenwood from the right-hand side, he got a couple of deflections, which made it so awkward for Freddie Woodman in the end. He couldn't hold it. And Ronaldo, no more than a yard out, tapped in with the side of his right foot. And the second coming, the Messiah's return, has been marked with a goal for Cristiano Ronaldo. Greenwood cuts in from the right-hand side. Gets his left-footed shot off. No offside. May have got a deflection. Woodman lost it. I'm sure VAR will check it, but I think Ronaldo and a couple of United players were onside. And Ronaldo couldn't miss from 3 yards. May have got a slight deflection, but Woodman lost it, and he's been superb up until then. But Ronaldo doesn't miss those. And on his second debut, Cristiano Ronaldo strikes goal for Manchester United. Not a blockbuster start, and Steve Bruce's halftime team talk has been ripped up by that one moment. And one has got to feel sorry for Freddie Woodman because he's been absolutely superb up until then. Smashing goalkeeping display, but that one wicket has cost Newcastle dear as the whistle goes for halftime. Cristiano Ronaldo has scored on his second debut for Manchester United after a mistake by Freddie Woodman. And, Newcastle, who had certainly deserved to be level at the break, certainly. Well, they find themselves a goal down, but they've played their part in a terrific first half. But it's Cristiano Ronaldo's goal with practically the last touch of the first half after a mistake from the goalkeeper, Freddie Woodman, has given Ronaldo the chance to score, and boy, did he take it. Half-time then on the TC Hub, JB Sports, JDAT Football, and Storm FM and TC Hub 2. It's Manchester United 1, Newcastle United 0, and we'll be back for the second half in just a few moments. Here's Russ Vernon.
Thanks, JB. Half time then, it's Manchester United 1, Newcastle United 0, and who else but Cristiano Ronaldo with the goal. Let's find out if he can add more to his goals in the second half. Join us again in a few moments. Players are emerging from the tunnel ahead of this second half. Let's hand back over now to your match commentator. It's back to you, JB.
Thank you, Russ, and welcome back to the second half at Old Trafford, because Manchester United have just taken the field, or retaken the field. Half-time goal scored by Ronaldo, which has put Steve Bruce's half-time team talk up in disarray, and I wonder what he would have said to his troops at half-time. It had been played how normal time went, and then a real aberration there by Freddie Woodman has cost Newcastle dear. Cristiano Ronaldo, 12 years after last donning the Manchester United shirt, has now scored his first goal and his second coming. And Manchester United now preparing to get the second half underway. A goal up. Attacking the Stretford end away to my right, and off we go once again. So 1-0 to Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo the scorer. Delayed commentary of this game on JB Sports, JDAT Football, Storm FM and TC Hub 2, Periscope, Twitter and Twitch, and we're back underway with Harry Maguire in possession to Paul Pogba. Back to Maguire again. Ronaldo, the scourge of many, a defender over the years. Scoring just when it matters most. Played over the top, but that's how to play. No changes from either side at half time, just to remind you. Here come Manchester United now with Sancho. We'll give you a recap of the two teams in just a second or two if you've joined us late. Longstaff has given that away to Shaw. Shaw towards the area, but when Coyle knocks it out, it will be a throw for Manchester United. Shot to take. And back again now to Pogba. Pogba now might line it up. Will thread out towards the far side here. Here's Bruno Fernandes back to Pogba. Edge of the area. Pogba thought about the shot. He might still have the shot now. No, he's chipped it out towards Wan-Bissaka across the face. And they all went in there and all missed it. Shaw has kept it in though. Shaw has kept it in for Manchester United, the former Southampton youngster, and given away there by Nemanja Matic and out for a throw. A throw to Newcastle. Ball knocked back. Ball knocked across the goal mouth there by Wan-Bissaka. There's one or two problems with that Newcastle defence. We'll try and reacquaint you with the two teams. United are just constantly on the attack at the moment. Not able to be in a position to bring you reacquaint you with the two teams, but we will try. Back to Matic now for Manchester United. Here's Maguire. To halfway. I can give you that Man United side just to recap. De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire and Shaw across the back. Pogba and Matic, the two holding midfielders. Greenwood, Fernandes and Sancho, the further attacking midfielders. Cristiano Ronaldo, the scorer of the only goal up front. We'll bring you Newcastle's 11 just a second or two. And they've got the ball away, but only picked up by Maguire. Shaw now in possession. Finds Matic. We can bring you that Newcastle side now. Freddie Woodman in goal. Manquillo, Hayden, Lascelles, Clark and Ritchie. Willock, Longstaff and Almiron and Joe Linton and Alan St. Maximin up front. And I'll give you the two benches in just a second or two. Here's Maguire in possession now for Manchester United. Ronaldo's goal. Seconds from the end of the first half. There's been a real difference between the two sides at the moment. Maguire in possession. It's that Pogba's passes badly overhead and straight to Freddie Woodman, whose mistake cost Newcastle their goal. Just a quick recap then on the two benches. Woodman still has possession for Manchester United. It's Heaton, Lindelof, Barry, Mata, Martial, Lingard, Fred, Darrow, and Van der Beek. Manchester United get a throw in, which Wan-Bissaka is going to take. For Newcastle United, it's Darrow, Scher, Lewis, Henrik, Kraft, Fernandez, Murphy, Gale, and White. Newcastle have had a bit of say in the game, but haven't been able to profit from any of their chances that they've forged for themselves in this game. And just one mistake from Freddie Woodman has cost Newcastle the only goal of the game, scored by Cristiano Ronaldo. That's the big story so far. If you're with us in the first half, with 5 minutes gone in the second, the delayed commentary of this Premier League encounter between Newcastle and Manchester United at Old Trafford. A Premier League fixture for the ages. Manchester United are winning by a goal to nil, themselves in possession. Sports down a blind alley. Now Matic now for United towards the edge of the area. Fernandez was closing in there. That's going to be a free kick to Newcastle. Although referee Taylor's played on and St. Maximin's gone over halfway. And he's taking on Pogba and he's done him for pace. He's got two in the middle. If he can pick one out, one of them was Joe Linton, but he couldn't be found. And Paul Pogba comes away. But Newcastle on the counter-attack have looked absolutely superb. And here they come now. Ball looking for Ronaldo, but it's found Sancho. Sancho cutting in from the left-hand side. Picks Ronaldo out on the overlap. Good tackle that by Isaac Aiden, or Manquillo, I should say. Good tackle by him. With 5-6 minutes gone in the second half. Superb tackle. And Shaw's going to take the throw in for Manchester United. 1-0 they lead against Newcastle. Shaw back to Matic, back to Shaw. Now Matic again, darting in from the left-hand side towards the near side, and it's far side, and it's Wan-Bissaka trying to play the ball in, but he's lost possession. Ronaldo is close at hand as well. And away by Richie. And Newcastle look to break again down the far side with St. Maximin, but he's lost possession that time. Fernandez picks the ball up. Darts towards goal, but another little tackle there by Joe Willock, side from Arsenal. Newcastle, of course, lost against West Ham, having thrown away a 2-goal lead on opening day at St James's. Lost convincingly against Aston Villa at Villa Park, 2-0, and blew a couple of leads against Southampton and drawing 2-2. And they've blown a goal here, they've lost a goal cheaply here. And if that hasn't put Steve Bruce under pressure, nothing else will. St. Maximin now running at all comers. He certainly had a game that he'll be pleased about. Now then, chances here now for Newcastle. Keep picking Reggio, a good crossing there. St. Maximin coming in now on the right-hand side. Richie gets in on the left. Richie's cross. Oh, he's badly overhit that badly. And out of play for a goal kick for Manchester United. Really, at the moment, Newcastle are having substantial chances. They're just not finishing them. And at some point, Manchester United will take their chance. Here's Shaw now on the left-hand side for Manchester United, leading by a goal to nil, remember. Ronaldo at the end of the first half. Mason Greenwood's shot, fumbled by Freddie Woodman. He fumbled it straight into the path of Ronaldo. Shot comes in speculatively from about 30 yards out. It was Nemanja Matic with the shot. It's sailing into the Stretford end for a goal kick. Let's look at Ryan Giggs there. Former Manchester United player, of course, having 1 or 2 problems personally, of course, which makes made him absent from his post as Wales manager. Quite a number of interested spectators in the crowd here today at Old Trafford. Full house, 76,000 here. This wonderful arena, one of the cathedrals of English football, of course. Here's Manchester United on the break now with Matic to Shaw. Left-hand side, Shaw's cross is a bit of way over hit, in fact, and that's going to run out, in fact, for a throw-in for Newcastle by their own byline and corner quadrant. 1-0 still to Manchester United. Ronaldo's goal right at the end of the first half. Moment proving the difference between the two sides. This is the effort again from Greenwood. He cuts in from the right-hand side. Woodman may have been put off by maybe a slight deflection from one of the Newcastle defenders. He lost possession. He lost the ball or didn't grab hold of the ball. You don't give Ronaldo a chance to pounce. But here's St-Maximin at the other end now for Newcastle. Big chance now for Newcastle. They've scored. They've equalised. It's 1-1. Manquillo with a right-footed drive from the right-hand side of the 6-yard area of Manchester United. And Newcastle are level to the joy of the Toon Army. And Manquillo has reigned absolutely, we're absolutely sure he's rained on Cristiano Ronaldo's parade. It's 1-1 at Old Trafford, and all of a sudden it's game on, and Newcastle have had a terrific 10 minutes. Here's what happened. Newcastle got possession in the middle of the park, broke away, ball played into St-Maximin. He found Manquillo, and he hit it first time and into the left-hand corner of the net. It's a smashing goal, a smashing breakout from Newcastle, who have been capable of all this afternoon. And you've got to say, on the balance of play, they deserve this. Terrific effort, and what a good pass from Alan St-Maximin to set it up. We've got a game on at Old Trafford. It's 1-1, and well, we thought it was going to be a landslide victory for Manchester United. Russ went 3-0. I went 5-0. I don't think we're going to be right that time. Manchester United 1, Newcastle 1. Manquillo, 11 minutes into the second half, equalising for the Toon Army, 1-1. And now we've got a game with a vengeance. Could we see a shock at Old Trafford now? They might just do. And Almiron again making a terrific burst towards the edge of the area. No foul, says Anthony Taylor. But all of a sudden now, United are under severe pressure, and Newcastle are having a terrific sort of first 12 minutes in the second half. Ronaldo gets it on the left-hand side. Attacking the Stretford end. Ronaldo, little back flick. Not going to fool Manquillo, but he's giving it away foolishly. Sancho now, left-hand side, darts into the area. Pull ball back, and what a good bit of interception there from Sean Longstaff. Did really well, and brilliant from Newcastle. Well, just shows the confidence in the side now, and there's a chance now. St-Maximin has set up a chance now. Ball back across, and St-Maximin just couldn't get there. It was Miguel Almiron who's worked the oracle to try and get the ball into the penalty area or slide the ball across the 6-yard box. He tried to cut it back to Alan St-Maximin, and he just couldn't be found. Now Manchester United attack. Ronaldo. Can they find a little moment of genius from somewhere? This is Bruno Fernandes. Here's Luke Shaw. Needs to be a good cross. He needs from the left-hand side. Woodman decides to fist it, but not very well. It's got to be said. United still have possession. And they're going to attack now with Greenwood. Greenwood to the edge of the area. Fernandes shoots. Hits the defender. I think it might have been Willock, I think it hit. Yeah, Joe Willock. It was a right-footed drive, and Willock just threw himself in the way of it. Steve Bruce will be delighted about this. One apiece, and his team deserves it. They've really been the better side so far, second half. Well, Manchester United got in response. 1-1. Nearly coming up towards an hour. Shaw now for Manchester United. Finds Matic. Matic on his turn to Ronaldo. Ronaldo, number 7. To number 6, Pogba. On his turn, it goes to Mason Greenwood. Cuts in from the right-hand side. Has to pull the ball back. Little nice dummy there from out of eternity. Referee. Can United find a way through? No offside. And here's... Oh, Pogba tried to be too injured. And I didn't even... Oh, I don't agree with that decision. I think Pogba fell over the ball. He's booked him. He's booked the Newcastle player. And has he... Well, what's he giving here? Now, I wonder if he's giving it to Newcastle. He's booked Pogba. Now, what happened here? Pogba obviously tried to do a flick which went badly wrong. And he stood on a long staff. That's what's happened. It's a 3 kick to Newcastle. Yeah, that's a yellow card offence. And it was Pogba's own fault. No doubt about that. I thought it was a 3 kick initially to Manchester United. And I was going to say Pogba's made a bit of a meal of that. But when you see that again, he's very lucky not to actually have been sent off. But the Newcastle fans are delighted. So some good news for Newcastle fans. They haven't had much to smile about this season. They're smiling now. Problems now mounting for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Well, people talking about Manchester United with Ronaldo signing as a potential title contenders. I've got to admit, this second half, they've not really played like title contenders so far, but let's see how they are under pressure. As Shaw makes a dart through the centre. Here's Ronaldo inside the box. Ronaldo shoots, it's gone through one man and it's gone in. It's pure genius from Cristiano Ronaldo again. 2 for him. United back in front, and it was all down to the work rate and energy of Luke Shaw, who just ran like an express train through the centre of the field. He ran something like 40 yards with the ball. He laid it into Ronaldo, who was waiting just to the left of the knee. He cut inside, he hit it left-footed, he went through Woodman and into the back of the net, and cue eruptions from 76,000 Manchester United fans inside Old Trafford. The fist bump is raised. It was started with a long ball forward. Pogba laid it into Shaw. Just looking at Shaw, went through the centre circle. Ronaldo onside as the ball is played. And he took it superbly. In fact, it was a right-footed effort, not the left foot. But full credit to Shaw. Ran something like 30, maybe 40 yards with the ball. Laid it into Ronaldo. And he was the left foot. I was right the first time. First touch to control it was the right foot. The left foot smashing it through Woodman's legs. Could have done better, the goalkeeper. But when you're up against a genius like Cristiano Ronaldo, and a pure genius at that, it takes a lot to stop him. Shot comes in, yeah, goes through Woodman's legs. He's not made the goalkeeper. And welcome back, CR7. We've got a story on here on the commentary hub. Ronaldo's return, and he's marked it with 2 goals. And it's hard, and it's really harsh, though, you've got to say, on Newcastle, who have really made an absolute fight of this. But when you've got a player like Ronaldo, who's still banging him in at the age of 35, 36. You know you're in for one hell of an afternoon. Manchester United are in front for the second time with 63 minutes gone here on the commentary hub. JDAX Football, JB Sports, Commentary Hub 2, and Storm FM. And also Periscope, Twitter, and Twitch. Audio, alternate, delayed commentary of this Premier League clash. The second coming of the Manchester United Messiah, Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's really lived up to the billing with two goals. One, an opportunity goal after Woodman had fumbled And then just now, after a great equalising goal scored by Manquillo, raided by Luke Shaw, smashed it under Woodman's legs, and 2-1. It is United. Ronaldo getting them both. And here come Manchester United with Pogba towards Sancho. Back to Pogba again. Now the Nemanja Matic. 25 to go. Well, 26 minutes to go. Here's Bruno Fernandes onto Paul Pogba. Varane just carving it down, and then Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United have got Newcastle now right where they want them. It is a shame from Newcastle's point of view. They could have hung on for something like 2 or 3 minutes, and just to see how long they could have frustrated Manchester United for. But they had a terrific 15-minute period at the start of the second half where they deserved to be level, and it's very harsh on them because they deserve that. They deserve to be level, but Freddie Woodman, when he looks back, will feel that he should have done a little bit more better with that effort that went through the legs. Anyway, here's Shaw now for United on the left-hand side. 2-1 they lead. Keeper possession nicely. Matic now to Pogba. Pogba chips the ball out. Here is Sancho. He'll run at men. And Shaw is on the overlap. Shaw now setting it up. Oh, he played it too strong for Fernandes, who couldn't finish it off. In fact, you've got to say credit to Jamal Lascelles, because if he doesn't get a block in there, it's 3-1 Manchester United. Now United starting to purr through the gears. I think he was trying to lay Ronaldo in. We're going to see Jesse Lingard come off, and Jadon Sancho comes off. Gets a pan on the back from Solskjaer. Handshake from Mike Phelan. And a good round of applause from 70,000 Old Trafford faithful. Here comes the corner from Shaw. Near side into the area. Header one, and just evaded Fernandes at the near post. And a goal kick it was. And again, Varane got up. It's 2 headers he's won in the game. One early doors in the first half. The second one, 20 minutes into the second. As we come up towards the halfway stage of the second half, we're about a minute and a half short of that halfway mark. Newcastle still not out of this. But it's Manchester United in the lead by 2-1 if you just joined us. A brace for Ronaldo. He was out of half time, but in between had a terrific equalising goal set up by St. Maximin. Played the ball to the right of the penalty area, and in came Manquillo to sweep it in, right-footed into the left-hand corner. Newcastle not out of this yet by any stretch of the imagination. You're listening to the late commentary of this game on TC Hub, TC Hub 2, JB Sports, JDAT Football, Storm FM, and Periscope, Twitter, and Twitch. Our streaming partner for the season is the Melon app. You can find out more about the Melon app at melonapp.com. Here's goal, Newcastle inside the area. They might make it 2-0. They nearly did. I think the goalkeeper saved it. Just trying to work out who it was. It's as I'll finish in the Melon app promotion. Shot came in, and I fancy that was Almiron. Or Joe Linton, perhaps. Ball carried on by Ritchie. Yeah, looks like Joe Linton. Good save. Hit it right-footed there, Joe Linton. Might have got a deflection. It was down the goalkeeper's throat, but Newcastle not going away quietly at all. So a corner kick to the Magpies. Can he equalise a second time? The corner didn't come to much. It's out for a throw-in. Varane made sure of that. Good defensive header. Newcastle still trying to turn up the pressure now. They've really given United a game here, whatever happens. I think Steve Bruce, whatever happens, should be delighted with the performance. They're not going to yield any points from it as being stand, of course, but well, they'll look back at other games before that. Obviously, before the international break, Southampton they should have took 3 from. They certainly should have took 3 when leading against West Ham. They've really battled well and do look very threatening on the break, I have to say. Ball's been lost and Newcastle are still winning it. I've been absolutely impressed with the way they've been able to shoot. And St. Maximin now shoots on sight, but it's something like 30 yards, but he's shot over the top and into the stand for a goal kick to Manchester United. It's That save again from Joe Linton. It's a smashing save from De Gea. It's straight down his throat, admittedly, but still, it needed saving. And that's exactly what happened. Shaw again now on the ball, looking towards Jesse Lingard. Gets his first touch. Lingard's cross. And well left again by Matt Ritchie for a goal kick for Newcastle. Jesse Lingard, who's just got back in the England party. Had a good second half of last season, of course, on loan at West Ham. There was talk that he could go to West Ham. He has rejected a new contract offer at Old Trafford, Jesse. And there's now the rumours again circulating, the rumour mills circulating that he could still be off to West Ham in the January transfer window. Ball given away to the aforementioned Lingard. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, good tackle. That's a very good tackle on Ronaldo. No doubt about that. Clean tackle. St. Maximin now down the right-hand side. A little bit isolated, but he'll try and run at defenders. Just gave himself too much to do. I suppose when you've not really got the greatest of deals in support, and you're outnumbered 3 or 4 to 1 against you, I've just said you're not getting through. Here's Paul Pogba now, edge of the area. Up towards Ronaldo. On the hat-trick, of course. I'd love to sign off his first match back at Old Trafford with a hat-trick. 20 minutes to see if he can do it. Here's Shaw. Hello. How are you? Yeah, very well, thanks. I'm going to have to be quick because I'm watching the football.
Yeah, just give me one technical. Want to get this to work, Neil? There you go.
No, thanks. Cheers. Thanks. Bye. I'll miss a goal. I'll be fuming. We're back with you live. We're back with you now. We're delayed. We lost sound for a second or two at Old Trafford. Man United have just won a corner. Well, so I was off when we lost sound, but our sound team have got me back on just in time for this corner. 20 minutes left to play. The ball played in towards the far side. Stevez, Bruno Fernandes. He gets it back to Shaw. Left-hand side. Shaw's cross deflects. And out of play off me. Apologies for the sound fault. Just a technical glitch. We're back underway again now with Paul Pogba. Chips it out towards the far side. And that can't find Mason Greenwood. A goal kick. It is for Manchester United. As I say, apologies for the loss of sound. We're back with you now. Delayed commentary on this crucial Premier League game. United on course for 9 points, or 10 points out of a possible 12 here to start the season. Here's Nemanja Matic now chips it out towards the far side, and Greenwood now controls it. He's got Ronaldo sprinting in the middle towards Ronaldo, and also Jesse Lingard was on the scene as well, but it's out for a throw-in. That's being stand at the moment. Manchester United looking quite rampant at the moment. Goal kick has been given. Been an interesting 73 minutes of football here at Old Trafford. And it's been good to watch. Oh, that's given away to Ronaldo. This is not good news for Newcastle now. They've just been a bit more ragged. Bruno Fernandes pulls the ball back. Chances here now. Pogba might hit it. Pogba good control, actually. Jesse Lingard's in there. And Lingard looks as if he was fouled. Referee says no foul. And here goes Joe Willock for Newcastle. Willock now running towards the edge of the penalty area. Gets the ball out to towards Almiron. Now St. Maximin on the right-hand side. Back to Almiron again. St. Maximin Newcastle do look good. And Almiron's got to the byline, crosses, and it comes off Maguire for a corner. And all of a sudden now, Newcastle starting to ask a few questions. In fact, the flag had gone up, in fact, for an offside there. And this is the annoyance for commentators, that you think it's a corner, but then the linesman has to put his flag up. If it's offside, it's offside. Put the flag up immediately. Let's get rid of this ridiculous ruling. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway. 2-1 to Manchester United. And now it's walking pace football now with Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes, the two Portuguese internationals combining with each other. No doubt who the star of the show might be. As regards candidates for my man of the match, certainly you'd have to look at St. Maximin for Newcastle. But here's Lingard inside the area from Ronaldo's pass. Cross comes in and off the defender for a corner. Jamal Lascelles with the block. Otherwise, it might have gone to Ronaldo. And might have had a chance to complete the hat-trick, of course. There's the ball played in. Lingard looking for his teammate Ronaldo. And the corner, in fact, has been given, so Shaw to take it. United's seventh corner. Newcastle have only had two. Quarter hour left. Shaw with the corner into the penalty area it goes. A little flick on. Comes out to a chance now for United off the line. Shot came in. I think it might have been Greenwood. It was hooked off the line by one of the Newcastle chaps. Shaw gives them in now to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes cuts in from the left-hand side. If anyone's deserved a goal, it's him. He's been brilliant in that midfield area. But when you're looking for Newcastle, Rich has been good. St. Maximin's been superb. Lascelles has put his body in the way. And, of course, Ronaldo, of course, has been the star of the show. Pogba's been penalised and would do well just to keep his mouth shut at this point because he's already been booked, of course. The only one from memory that's gone in the referee's notepad. I think referee Anthony Taylor's refereed it, actually, with a great deal of common sense. Just a free kick. But you've got to give credit to Newcastle. They've really given a good account of themselves. Now we're going to see Jacob Murphy on from Anquilla, who scored the goal and deserves a little bit of a clap from the Newcastle supporters. But at the moment, his goal looks like it's going to be totally and utterly in vain. 2-1 to Manchester United is the score, and St. Maximin points a lovely ball out. Now then, here's Murphy now. Gets the ball down. Can't find St. Maximin, who's honestly furious about that. No, he does applaud the idea from Jacob Murphy. It's a goal kick to Manchester United at the moment. Two-one it is. Shaw now back to Pogba, back to Shaw. And now Maguire, United. 2-1 the lead. And it's been a chasing inexperience for absolutely sure. But Newcastle, despite all that chasing inexperience, are still in this game and 12 minutes, 13 minutes or so to go. Plus any injury time, could still get themselves a point. But it will be a tough old test now. United now looking completely rampant now. Here's Pogba now. Pogba looking for runners. Of course, Manquillo has been good for Newcastle too. Here's Shaw now. On the left-hand side, looks for Ronaldo, looks for Robert, Jesse Lingard. Lingard is offside. Good decision there from Gary Bezic on the far side. Free kick to Newcastle with 12 minutes plus injury time left to play. Freddie Budman, poor lad, responsible for both the goals. He will be blamed. One going through his legs. Should he have clipped his legs closed and tried to block it with his feet? A bit better than what he did. Well, here's St. Maximin now. He'll hit it, deflected. And will that go for the corner? Yes, it will. That'll give the Newcastle fans a bit of a boost, and he's been Newcastle's best player without a shadow of a doubt, in my opinion. His efforts and his determination have really singled him out. He deserves at least a goal for his efforts. Richie to take the corner from that near side then. Newcastle right. Can they get the equaliser? 10, 11 minutes to play. Newcastle fans will certainly be hoping that is the case. It was a decent corner as well by Richie, but United had enough players back. Still 2-1. The shot comes in. It's straight down the hair's throat. It was a good effort. I think it was... I can't remember. It might have been Jamal Lascelles. Anyway, it doesn't matter. At the other end, we've got Greenwood inside the penalty area. Greenwood now got free to cross to if he chooses to. Now Pogba takes possession. And now Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes lights it up right foot. Oh, it's a superb goal! It's the Portuguese show at Old Trafford. Bruno strikes the knockout blow. Bruno Fernandes. 3-1 to Manchester United. 10 minutes to play. One has to feel sympathetic with Newcastle, who have put up a great display. But when you've got players of the quality of Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo in your side, then invariably you will be on the wrong end of the scoreline. And Bruno Fernandes caps it off with a 25-yard right-footed thunderbolt. No chance for Freddie Woodman. He's been threatening this all afternoon, quite honestly. And just took an aim, and the ball just swerving away from Woodman and nestling brilliantly into the top left-hand corner of the Newcastle goalkeeper's net. And with 10 minutes to play at Old Trafford, that's surely now, barring accidents, is game-setting match for Manchester United. 10 points from a possible 12 to start the season. That's not bad going. They made every weather of it today, but you've got to say, I think they've just about deserved it. Newcastle, gallant, but they're going to be gallant in defeat. 1 point from 12 games, 1 point from a possible 12 is not how Steve Bruce would have wanted the season to start. But what a performance really from Manchester United when you look at the way they've had to bounce back. Certainly Newcastle have been good on the break, but Manchester United's quality has shown through. St. Maximin offside. So on the TCR delay commentary of this game, 2 for Ronaldo, 1 for Bruno. Manquillo equalising for Newcastle, but on the day, it's probably not going to be enough as we come up towards 82 minutes on the clock. We've played 81, almost 82 minutes. And Manchester United surely now have the match and the point in the bag. And now it's just basically all football time. But Newcastle will feel very unfortunate, really. And Russ went for 3-0. He predicted the United would score 3 today. Well, he wasn't wrong. But what he didn't predict was Newcastle to score. So he's still wrong. Sorry, Russ. Anyway, 3-1 to Manchester United. And we've had a story. It's probably going to be the story of the day in the Premier League. Ronaldo on his return. A brace for him. Still on the field, of course, because still considerably get a hat-trick. Here he is now on halfway, but the free kick has been awarded. Foul on the industrious and hard-working Alan St. Maximin. Free kick has been given to Newcastle United. 83 minutes on the clock. It was a robust challenge, shall we say, by Nemanja Matic, but it was a foul. It was a crudish sort of challenge. Newcastle throwing on another substitute as I talk to you now. Clark off. And Lewis on now. Oh, it's going to be a day of gallantness for Newcastle, but ultimate frustration for them. No points yielded today, but they know they'll have more winnable fixtures in the future, but the pressure will intensify on Steve Bruce, no doubt about that. But his side have given a good account of themselves today. If they play like that throughout the course of the season, they will pick up points. There's no doubt about it. I have been impressed with them today. Even in defeat, even in pending defeat, they've really shown at times they've competed well with Manchester United, and if they'd have taken, they've deserved more than one occasion to score more than the one they've actually got. It's just not been their day today. United are going to bring on Donny van der Beek and Anthony Martial. Bruno Fernandes is coming off. And I wonder who Martial's going to replace. Number 11, Mason Greenwood. So Ronaldo stays on the field. But Bruno Fernandes, who's goal just a few moments ago, not putting the pun on it, signalled a knockout blow to Newcastle's hopes. He's been replaced by Martial. And Donny van der Beek replaces Mason Greenwood. Manchester United, 3-1 up. Well, they're bringing on some more big hitters from the bench. And why not? But it's been a tough afternoon for Newcastle, but they've given a good account of themselves. I don't think there's any doubt about that. That's just got confirmation there. And there's a Newcastle change, I think. Jeff Henry, the former Burnley man, is on. Number 16 now, going to get a decisive victory at Old Trafford before in his Burnley days. Well, just before the pandemic, January 2020, when he did that, he's replaced Joe Willock, who, like St. Maximin, has worked his socks off, but without any reward. I've got a couple of seconds to go on my thoughts, and I've narrowed it down to two, and it's the obvious two. Mr. Ronaldo and Mr. Fernandes. And certainly Bruno has put himself in the fray with a tremendous 25-yard right-footed smasher into the top left-hand corner. And as Newcastle come forward, the sun has come out at Old Trafford now. 4 minutes to go on the TC Hub 2, JDAC Football, JB Sports, Storm FM, and Twitter, Periscope, and Twitch. Delayed commentary, full delayed commentary, alternate commentary of Manchester United against Newcastle. 3-1 to United, a brace for Ronaldo, 1 for Bruno, and Quillo with the equaliser for Newcastle, which looks as if it's going to be just in vain, and it won't yield them any points at all. We're into the last three and a bit minutes now of the game, and the ball played out to Jacob Murphy. Murphy back inside. St. Maximin, who doesn't deserve to be on the losing side. Cross comes into the penalty area looking for Joe Linton, but he can't be found. And a goal kick, I think, to Manchester United with 3 minutes to go. I don't think it would be right for me to choose Bruno Fernandes. When you look at Cristiano Ronaldo and what he's done, I've just seen Ed Woodward there, the former chairman at Manchester United. There's Joe Glazier there. He'll be delighted with 3 points. But going back to man of the match, sponsored by Commentary Services, well, it was inevitable. It was going to be between the Portuguese duo. And I've gone for Cristiano Ronaldo. 2 goals. Has had lots of touches in the opposition half. Let's try to make things happen. Cristiano Ronaldo is my player of the match, sponsored by Commentary Services. And even though Bruno is running close, I don't think there was little or no doubt that Cristiano Ronaldo was going to be my man of the match. Anyway, here's Luke Shaw now for Manchester United. 2 minutes exactly now left to play of the regulation 90, and then we'll get confirmation after that time from John Brooks, the 4th official. And we've had no VAR intervention. It's been a quiet afternoon for VAR man Craig Paulson. Mind you, that's down to the refereeing of Anthony Taylor. And of course, I criticised him some 2 or 3 months back when the Euros were on for his handling of Italy against Austria at Wembley. No such problems for me to be. He gets a little bit of praise from me this afternoon. He's refereed it well. Now, Donny van der Beek now. Ronaldo setting off in support as well, but Matt Ritchie again, he's another one who's played really well for Newcastle today. And some people may argue he doesn't deserve to be on the losing side. Another Newcastle player down on his haunches is Joe Linton, I'm afraid. It's been that sort of afternoon for Newcastle. They've given everything they could out on the field, but something it's not meant to be. Just caught there from Pogba, purely accidental collision. So we're inside the final minute. And it looks like being a satisfactory second coming for Cristiano Ronaldo, our player of the match, sponsored by Commentary Services. Don't forget to check out the Twitter handle at Commentary Live 1, folks. And, of course, our Facebook page is at www.facebook.com/The Commentary Hub if you want to like our Facebook page. As Manchester United supporters around Old Trafford now paying homage to CR7. Cristiano Ronaldo, that is. We're now coming towards the end of the 90 minutes, and our eyes will be on fourth official now, John Brooks, to see how long we're going to have more at the end of the second half. As Ronaldo now, 3 other minutes now. Now then, can Ronaldo get that hat-trick before the end? I wonder. But he's man of the match anyway, as far as we're concerned. And he's certainly been the difference, although Bruno certainly added to it with a smashing 25-yard thunderbolt. Matic in possession, finds Pogba now on halfway. 3-1 to Manchester United. And if you've missed this commentary first time, where have you been? You have missed a cracking delayed commentary of what's been a cracking match where Newcastle have really played their part. Ronaldo scoring on the half-time whistle after a mistake from Woodman when he failed to handle a Mason Greenwood shot. And then Manquillo, 11 minutes into the second half, made it 1-1. Here's Martial. Ronaldo waits in the middle. Ronaldo nearly there, getting in there for the hat-trick. Still with Jesse Lingard. Will they get Ronaldo in for the hat-trick? Pogba might try the shot. Still Pogba. Van der Beek. Pogba. Ronaldo still waiting. Here's Ronaldo. Inside the area. Oh, he's got it! It's Jesse Lingard, actually. Jesse Lingard has scored the fourth. I thought it was Ronaldo at first, but it's Lingard with a nice little piece of skill. And he stabbed it in with the right foot. Apologies there. I got the wrong scorer. I thought it was played into Ronaldo. It wasn't. It's Jesse Lingard. And he gets himself a goal, the substitute. And Manchester United now get their fourth. And it's 4-1 to Manchester United. Jesse Lingard. And he... I'm just laughing because they're just doing a little dance there with Paul Pogba. Anyway, here it is again. I'm just seeing the replay. It was a lovely patient build-up this from United. Pogba involved, as he often is. And the back to Pogba. The ball chipped in there. And Ronaldo was further back as it happens. And it was Jesse Lingard who knocked it in there for 4-1. I was so excited. I thought it was Ronaldo. Because we thought we might see a bit of Old Trafford history, but it's not. It's not Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Jesse Lingard. Nice little dummy and all that by Martial. He does well. Gets it out from under his right foot and with the side of the right foot beats the unfortunate Freddie Woodman. And Manchester United move to 4-1 with 30 seconds left of stoppage time. It's tough luck on Newcastle. Have really given themselves a good account of themselves. And I think 4-1, when you look back on the final analysis, is very harsh on them. But Manchester United will always have that extra bit of quality. And Newcastle really found wanting. But there's hopefully better days ahead for them. But Manchester United have won the game. And Ronaldo, the hero, got a brace. And could have arguably had a couple more goals himself. But it was his show. Bruno Fernandes got and Jesse Lingard got the other goals. Manquillo, 40 might have got Newcastle a point, but soon after that, Ronaldo took over, got the second one by hitting through Woodman after he'd already put United ahead after goalkeeper Woodman failed to hold a shot from Mason Greenwood. Then Manquillo equalised with a superb right-footed shot into the left corner of the net. And then Ronaldo took over, hit the ball under Woodman's legs. Then Fernandes with a 25-yard thunderbolt into the left corner with the right foot, made it 3-1. And then Jesse Lingard, side foot of the right foot into the right corner, has made it the final score. And a winning start for Cristiano Ronaldo in his second spell at Old Trafford. Manchester United 4, Newcastle United 1.
So Cristiano Ronaldo steals the shirt on his return to Old Trafford then. A brace for him as Manchester United win out 4-1 winners. Thanks to everyone who's joined us today. We're back again very shortly for more live coverage here on the Commentary Hub.